Oh, so now I've done his review. I suppose it's only fair that I go ahead and do all his mini cons. Ooh, no, no, no. What do we have here? Knocking everything over as I'm reaching for. Ooh, what's that, boys and girls? That would be Titan's Return, Titan Master, whatever you want to call it, Deluxe, Mindwipe. Oh yes. Oh yes. But wait. And Wolfwire. It's Weird Wolf. I'm going to call him Weird Wolf, that's what he is. I'm going to move this bag out of the way because it's noisy. Go over there. Ooh. Yes. Yes. I've got 2 short of the 3 I want. I need Skull Cruncher now, and that's it. I've got my boys. Unless they bring out like 8-Face and Snapdragon as Voyagers, which they're not going to. And I'm kind of now honor bound to get Blaster. Anyway, which one do you want to see first? This one or this one? This one. We'll go for this one first. Why not? I think this one's a little bit more fiddly. So yeah, look at that. This is basically like a shield thing he's got and a gun, and it kind of plugs into like the bum. It's kind of like a little tail. It's completely optional. You can take it off. It's a bit fiddly to wriggle it out of there, but you can completely take it off. And he ends up like that. And you know, the head is all horrible soft rubber, as are these little weirdy things on the back. But the mouth opens. Look. That's about it. There's just black for the eyes. Nice, cheap, guys. Really cheap. I'll tell you one little detail I only noticed about 10 minutes or so before I made this review. Well, started filming this review that I'm doing right now. See these little bits here? They're like shrunk mock-up versions of a G1 Mindwipe, because his arms just folded onto the front. And they looked like that. I've not heard anyone else mention that in any of the reviews of this I've seen, but I just noticed that and I'm really impressed. Also, these colours are a lot more pink to me. I know the colours look different when I watch these back, but these are very pink. If it's coming up as purple, it's not. It's really pink. Anyway, legs are kind of fixed where they are because they kind of have the wings peg into them, and it's a little bit of a faff. From the back, these are very hollow and very silly, and I don't know if they're supposed to be engines, but they're way too hollow, and you're not going to believe they are. These are just soft rubber, so who cares? There's massive black lumps on the back of the legs, but yeah. But the wings are kind of nice. I mean, can you actually? Yeah, you can get them kind of wings all closed up. That's kind of cool. That is actually really cool. You know, when you're messing with a figure that you've only, that you've had for like a couple of hours, and then you notice something different. There's nice little fingers carved in there as well, and that kind of looks thick enough that it's almost like there should have been a pin through so you could fold them up, but it hasn't happened, which is a shame. But I dare say some modders or something will come out with it sooner or later. Again, the funny shield thing that pegs in there, you got gun, which reminds me of G1 Skull Cruncher's rubberizer gun. You know, like he shot things, turned them into rubber so he could bite them. I don't understand, but that's what that looks like. And he's got this handle goes each way, kind of weird shield gun thing, but also has 2 claws that fold out, so you can have that, shooty, stabby. You can do the whole get people to sit in it and put the gun in, whatever that's for. I don't go there for now. The weapons aren't what makes this figure, but And the last thing before we transform him, let's open this up. And who's that sitting in there? Yeah, I've forgotten his name. Where's the box? There. Vorath. Okay, Vorath. Fine, yep, take your word for it. Vorath. Now I have trouble getting this guy out. I've put his arms forward so I can try and grab hold of his arms and try and pull him out. The thing is, another big lump on the back of the heels. That kind of goes into a slot here. It doesn't really want to come loose without a fight. There we go. And one of the times I did that, I actually pulled the legs off. Because they just, I thought they were on a pin or something, they actually just grip on. So that was a bit worrying. Straighten him out, and he's nice enough, little, very bland little guy with no paint on, but you know, he's nice enough, I suppose. So we'll put him there. Stand. Stop falling over, you're on camera. Stay there. Because he does actually sit down in there, which is quite cool. It's like a nice little seat. It's like there's actually a seat molded in the back there. That's really cool. Fair so. Close that up. Should go for transformation. Let's go for transformation. So what we want to do is wriggle these down. Because there are these big tabs here. They go into basically the slots where the hands are going to fold up. They go into those little slots. They help hold the, basically they hold the wings in place. Get those loose. Okay, great. And then you fold this little head out of the way for now. Fine. In fact, I'm going to bring this up a bit. Now I've knocked him over. Stay. Okay, so now you've left with this mess. Then you bring this up, and you basically, this is the leg, and it is completely hollow when it's made. Kind of spoiler, but you know, this little tab here goes into that slot. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Then you got to kind of wriggle that into the slot. This last piece is the soft rubber, so you can get a bit more play on it, but and then you fold this down, and that's his foot, and you just swivel it at the thigh. Which way am I doing it? That way. There we go. The feet are actually angled, so they'll only go a certain way, so yeah, you can't really get it wrong. Okay, let's repeat that. So we pull that loose. They're kind of supposed to tab. There's a little slot there, and these little lumps sticking out the wing. They're kind of supposed to tab onto there. Because this is soft rubber, it doesn't. I think it's more like a guideline, so you can get these pegged in. So yeah, what am I doing? Fold that under a bit, fold it over, get it to tab in. There we go, and fold that in. Turn it straight, line it up, and flip the whole thing over. There, he's done. What do you think? I'm sick of making that joke, but I still do it. Now, just get these, fold these out to the side a bit. There is a hinge there. And then on this pink piece here, you just turn the whole thing under until it goes up like that. Okay. Repeat on the same side, other side. There you go. Now, this is where it gets funky. It's harder doing it the other way around because you've got to kind of get your head around what you're doing. This way it's kind of easier. The arms double hinge. They're quite stiff to get locked into place, but they do double hinge. You think, oh great, I'll just bend his arm down. No, you don't. Because for the bat mode, you've actually got to reverse the shoulders. Yeah, so they fold up rather than down, but then the elbow still goes forward. You've actually got to twist it at the upper arm swivel. I'm thinking the words, sorry, I can't think. So you've actually just literally got to spin that around. Okay? So let me fold this one out so you can see the difference. That one goes up. That one goes down, because I've turned this around, which is what you need to do. I've made it complicated enough. Fantastic. Let's go. So you just bring that turn around. Just remember to do that for the transformation, because I didn't look at the instructions. I did that when I was like, why doesn't it work? Why does it look stupid? And I was like, oh. And then you just flip the hands out. Okay? And this little headpiece, let me get some wings. There's a tiny little dimple there, and there's a tiny little nudge sticking out there. So you kind of fold it all and just push it in. It doesn't really go in properly, but it's there. And fold the wings to hide the head a little bit better. There he is, he's done. No, he needs his head. Headmaster, transform, fold, blah blah blah. I'm not going to detail these. Come on, you know what you're doing. And they just go in. They just go in. There it is. And there he is. Now, he seems a little slim to me. But then when you think about it, Mindwipe was more like he could hypnotise people from what I remember, things like that. So it's not like he was that worried about getting into a big fight because he could just mind control people, stupid stuff like that. So it does kind of work, to be honest with you. And these feel quite loose, you know, when you're transforming him, but they do actually hold him quite well. And the legs, which are completely hollow, actually feel pretty solid. You know what? He's a good figure. Ball joint, the extra little hinge there if you want. Swivel, double hinge. There's probably a bit for the wrist for the transformation. Thigh swivel out, swivel forward, rotate, knee, a little bit in the toe, forward and back, not side to side or anything. And one that really surprised me is waist swivel. You don't get that these days. Waist swivel. I'm actually trying to think when the last figure I had that had waist swivel. Not that I need it, but it's nice to have. So you can armour him up, you can give him his gun, he's actually got holes in the side of the arm so you can actually mount it properly like a shield. And you know, he looks quite dynamic. Yeah. Do the whole over shield thing. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I do like him. He's pretty good. Now, Wolfwire. No, it's Weird Wolf. Let's just go for it. It's Weird Wolf. Quick first before I start. Who's my command wolf now? I don't know what to do. I haven't got his legs straightened as well, but whatever. Because that's a 5mm port. That's a 5mm port. That's a 5mm port. I could put like 5 extra guns on him and properly Zoid him up. I'm confused. I don't know which one's more Zoid. No, that kind of look. I don't. Especially considering he's got what appear to be missile batteries in his shoulders. Sploosh. I mean, I'm sorry, kids. I don't know what to say. Oh, man. You know what? Yeah. I have a little fun trying to set up his legs. I haven't really had him on flat surface up until now, but it's like trying to line his legs up because they are quite poseable, but then not in certain ways, but whatever. And he looks like that. It's cool. This has got the big chair for a Titan Master to sit in, or Headmaster if you're a good person. This comes off. It just uses these little slots, go into those big slots there. Just slot straight in. It's not amazingly tight, it will just slide out, but again, if you're so inclined, you can. You know what I mean? The Zoid possibilities are unreal with this guy. I'll take that off for now, and guess what that is? Can you guess? Yeah, it's a sword. Do you want to see it? Look, it's a sword. It's all like white and swordy with a little bit of red. 2 pegs to peg into things. Whoopee! It's a sword. I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, he's quite nice. He's quite detailed. Mouth opens. He's got nice translucent raw teeth for reasons. Raw. And little thing they didn't have to do at all, but his head's on ever so slight of a ball joint. I think it's only mainly for like side to side and the swivel. But they didn't have to do it. It just gives a little bit of more, rather than just being stuck like that permanently. It's just a nice little added detail. Transformation, which has got a neat little few bits and bobs. But first of all, we shall open this. If we can open this. This one's a little bit snug. It's opened. In there is this little guy. And there's, to be fair, loads of space in there. And it fits in, there's those little tabs there, go into the backs of the leg. Backs of the leg? Backs of the legs. There, those 2 little dimples. And he's got another little guy who's not detailed at all, so whatever. You stand there. Big space. And this is probably the smartest part of the transformation. This is the thing that a lot of wolf, dog, whatever transformers have always let themselves down on. And there's a double hinge here, which is where the underbody gun would go. And you actually slide that out, and these two tabs normally go into these two little slots here. And someone's gone past on a motorbike. Hooray! I wonder if that's gone in the video. He's now internet famous. Probably more than me. And so you double hinge it forward, and you try and get it just behind the hinge there in those two little slots. So you get it to like there, and slide it in. Ta-da! And that has collapsed the body. So instead of it being like this long, or however long, it's now that long. Better proportions, and you just fold that down. It's fine. There, and this is all pretty standard, straightforward. This bit even reminds me of Beast Hunter's Twin Strike, so, you know, there's nothing to write home about there. Double hinge down, peg into the front. When you're taking design cues from a Legion class from Beast Hunters. And my phone's ringing. Oh well, what a shame. Forward, clip in, heel. I hope the video doesn't get cut off because they decide to phone me mobile. Yes, I record these on my mobile because I'm an idiot. Flip this up, turn it around, fold out the hand, fold out the hand. No, you got to straighten it out of it to open up a bit more. Oh, will you hang up, will you? This has put me off well and truly. I'm now worried my video's going to get cut off. So, I'm going to have to do this one as a bit of rush. Sorry, boys and girls. There. So you get that. You just fold this whole piece over the top. There you go. Fold him in half. And beg him in. Well, drop him in. There you go. It's quite cool. Did I mention the heels fold out? The heels fold out. And again. Torso twist. Ooh. You can give him the gun. You know what? I'm really worried the video's going to get cut off, so I'm sorry. I'm not giving it 100% now. That's really thrown me. Sorry, kids. But yeah, look at that. And even the kibble on the back doesn't look bad. So, you know. They're just good. They are. They're both good. I like them, and I want Skullcruncher, and that's my boys. They're the ones I wanted. As soon as I saw they were doing these, they're the ones I wanted. So I'm very happy. I was going to stick Ape Face on Mindwipe, but it doesn't look good. I did it before, and it really doesn't look good because that face does not suit that body at all. So I was going to put Grimlock's head on him, but that doesn't really work either. So they can carry him, I suppose. One little thing I will ask, if anyone has any idea why this front piece folds down on him, please let me know, because I haven't got a clue. Not a clue. So, because this review's kind of been ruined, have I got anything size comparison for them to stand next to? Yeah, fine, okay, there she is. Edge on Warrior Class Strong Arm. So they're about the same size as a Warrior Class, maybe a smidge taller. Nothing major. But they are a lot more solid. These are all very hollow. They're not bad plastic, they're just very hollow builds. These, even his hollow legs, feel really good. The plastic quality is pretty good. This is what I'm trying to say with all that. The paint is sparse but lovingly applied. They're good, okay? They are good. That phone call's really put me off. Sorry, it's probably nothing important. It's probably just telemarketers or something. Spoilt the video. Sorry. So, in that case, I shall be ugly, I shall be wretched, and I shall continue trying to track down Skullcruncher because he's like the main one. I love that guy to bits. So, I shall see you all in the next one, which is a very different knockoff to review. It's one I actually found. So, yeah. I'll see you next time.